Here's the lineup for today's game. Now for the starting lineups for the Mustangs. Batting first, number 8, Mason Simkus. Batting second, number 18, Sam Pierce. Batting third, number 11, Patrick McAuliffe. Batting fourth, number 6, Jack Rogers, excuse me. Batting fifth, number 19, Jace Christian. Batting sixth, number 28, Grant Klein. Batting seventh, number 5, Garrison Goldsberry. Batting eighth, number 10, Braden Stevenson. Batting ninth, number 22, Colin McKinley. And playing second base for the Mustangs, number 4, Seth McGuire. Now here's the lineups for the Denton Broncos. Starting with the reserves, number 6, who's not here because he's sick. Number 6, Tanner Amseth. He's a senior. Tanner will be majoring in sports management this fall. Thank you, Tanner. Number 16, Grant Underwood. Grant is a senior and will be attending NCTC this fall. He will be majoring in business management. Thank you, Grant. Number 11, Elliot Jones. Number 2, Nick Fox. Number 15, Trey Jackson. Number 12, Zach Dowdy. Number 10, Nate Stone. Number 14, Destin White. Number 23, Caleb Scott. And number 21, Baylor Battles. Now, here's your starting lineups for your Denton Broncos. Number 3, senior Chase Acker. Chase will be attending Northern Oklahoma College, majoring in business administration. Thank you, Chase. Batting second, number 5, Ryan Cooper. Batting third, number 7, Justin Rumfield. Justin is a senior. He will be attending Midland College, where he will continue his baseball career. He will be majoring in sports management. Thank you, Justin. Batting fourth, number 4, Caden Grenade. Caden is a senior. He will be attending Vernon College, where he will continue his baseball career. Thank you, Caden. Batting fifth, number 8, Ethan Buell. Next up, number 19, Justin Chandler. Justin is a senior and will be attending NCTC this fall. Thank you, Justin. Batting seventh, number 13, Joseph Dominguez. Batting eighth and playing second base, number 18, Adrian De Leon. Adrian is a senior and will be attending UT Arlington in the fall. He will be majoring in nursing. Thank you, Adrian. And batting ninth, the DH, Alec Cable. Alec is a senior and will be attending Brookhaven College in the fall, majoring in automotive technology. Thank you, Alec. And playing left field, number 1, Brady Foster. Brady's a senior and will be attending UNT this fall. Thank you, Brady. On behalf of the Denton Bronco Baseball Booster, we wish all you seniors nothing but good luck for your future, and we want to send a special thank you for your dedication and leadership to this Broncos team. Thank you, seniors. And now, if you would, please rise, remove your caps, and honor America in the with the playing of the national anthem.
Welcome to Live Baseball. We're coming at you from the beautiful turf field here at Denton Ryan, home of the Denton Ryan Raiders. And the Mustangs, with a win today, will claim sole possession of first place in District 6-5A and take the number 1 seed into the state playoffs. Right now, it's down 4 teams, or I think have a lock. Grapevine, Birdville, Lake Dallas, and Northwest. If I've made a mistake there, you guys got to forgive me, but Grapevine definitely sitting pretty. They control their own destiny. So we're ready for live action. They're playing the ambient music here. We're going to go to some of our songs, and then we'll come back and catch all the action. Mason Central Supervision for the Mustangs going to lead off with it all year long. Done a great job of making the field for the Mustangs. And now it's a great time. Mason takes a shot on the outside corner. He's got a good year today. And we're trying to see the field so I don't think he's playing the foul ball by very well to sit on the line. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitches, 2 balls and 1 strike. Sorry about the music. We left it running there. Shimkus, leadoff man. That ball stayed up. They tried to get him with a curveball over the top. Number 8 on the hill for Denton. 2 balls, 2 strikes. We're trying to dodge the rain today, folks. Excuse me. Actually, 3-1. 2 strikes, actually. Mason goes down swinging up high.
Next up,
number 8's got pitching.
The center fielder, number 18, Sam Pierce.
Pierce fouls one back. Got a strike on Sam. Sam, one of the hot hitters in this Mustang lineup. Every time he swings a stick, he's getting the barrel of the bat on it. Stands in, back foot on the line here. Takes another cut. Try to get his hips around, a little late on that one. 2 strikes to Pierce. And based on the pattern to the first batter, I think Sam should be expecting a deuce here, or some kind of off-speed pitch, actually. Nope, he stayed up high with a fastball. I'll tell you what, it would have fooled me. If that ball hits the top of the strike zone, I'm sitting down. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Don't know the umpire names here, but they look pretty good. They got good mechanics. Umpire behind the plate, staying in the slot. Ball down, 2-2. We got a good view today. We're over here behind home plate. Got a 2-2 count on Pierce. 1 out inning. Shimkus went down swinging. That's a curveball on the back knee. I tell you what, the catcher for Denton wanted that. That was just off the plate. At the last second, it broke into the batter's box where Sam was. Good eye. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Let's see what he brings right here. I'm interested. Oh, he threw another curveball to Pierce. And Pierce is going to be at first base. And there's a lot of foul territory here. This might be one of the times where the ball gets by on the 4th pitch.
Number 11, Patrick McCullough.
The ball gets by on the last pitch. He might be running full speed to first base and put some pressure around in it. It's the first time in a while I haven't been able to tell you that Colleyville Heritage is in the playoffs, one of the top 4, but they're not. They'll be just barely out of the playoffs, like Denton Ryan as well. Got a 1 ball count now. Coach Webster running through the signals. Patrick McCullough handles the bat well. Pierce has got reasonable speed. Let's see if they put a play on here. Back, first base. Not really any trouble for Sam to get back on that one. Pitcher sensed it too. That may have been called from the dugout to throw over to see if any play was on. 1 ball, no strikes is a good count to do it on. Wow, he is bringing the mail. He is hammering it. 1 ball, 1 strike now. I think he called it a strike. The board says 2 balls. I don't know what we got. Two balls, 1 strike on McCullough now. Yeah, that second pitch was definitely a strike right on the outside corner. And here's McCullough. Pierce, he's holding. There's a ball hit behind the runner. Perfect job by McCullough. Pierce is going to have to hold it second, though. McCullough got it right through on the right-hand side. Playing shortstop for Denton today, number 4. I thought he did a great job pitching on Monday night.
Jack Rogers.
He caught the ball coming in from the right fielder. Now the Mustangs have 2 runners on. Got Jack Rogers, number 6, the 4-hole hitter. He can handle the bat, but with 1 out in the top of the first, I'm not sure if he's going to do any kind of bunting here. He might square around just to see how they're going to play it. And he does. Oh, he's going to drop it down right there. He's going to move the runners up for Jace Christian. Playing a little small ball there. 2 outs now. I think that's a pitch where Jack doesn't want to pop it in there on that one. He wants to push it up the line a bit. But they definitely were coming hard. It looked like the third baseman was coming hard too. 6-5A championship for the Mustangs. That ball's outside. Great pitch though by number 8. It starts him with an off speed. Kind of puts Jace in a corner because, you know, if he'll throw that curveball on the first pitch, he'll throw it on a 2-0 count or a 3-1 count as well. Ooh! That's a great play right there by number 4. Ended up not being as hard as it looked. He got a good break on it. And Jace Christian lines out to the shortstop. We're going to roll to the bottom of the first. Your score, Mustang 0. Denton High School Broncos coming to bat.
Actor.
Good play right there by Patrick McCullough on drifting back there. Okay, we're just going to have to hang out with this walk-up music.
Next up for the Broncos, the center fielder, number 5, Ryan Cooper.
On the hill today, number 22, Colin McKinley's been the Game 2 starter for the Mustang the entire year. Done a great job. Starts him out with a strike. Throws another breaking pitch. Kept his elbow in a bad spot on that pitch. Ball stayed low for him. 1 ball, 1 strike now. That's another great pitch. McKinley painting the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes now at this count. I don't know what you think if you're up there in the batter's box, but I think McKinley ought to come inside with a fastball on the guy. I know that's against common thinking. Oh, he threw a breaking pitch right across the plate. Broke down and away. That's a good pitch. That's 2 strikes now on, 2 outs for Denton.
Now batting for the Broncos, the catcher, number 7, Justin Rumfield.
Throw it out. Throw him out. Throw him out. It's fair ball.
Fortunate break for the Mustangs there. The ball gets hammered into the turf, and the guy doesn't run. I think may have hit the plate, but there's like a myth in baseball that says if the ball hits the plate, it's foul. That's not correct. That'd be like saying if the ball hits the bag at first base, it's foul. It's the reverse. If the ball hits the plate and stays in fair territory, it's a fair ball. The plate doesn't matter. In fact, the back of the plate defines the corner of fair territory. And we're gonna roll to some of our music so that we don't get turned off by the monitors at YouTube. Grant Klein batting now for the Mustangs, number 28, and one of the sophomores that gets a starting on. Klein fouls one back. There's a foul ball. It's going to be back here. They don't have the chemistry lab close by, so we're okay. Klein hits one. It's going to be playable by the center fielder, though.
Next up for the Mustangs, the left fielder, number 5, Garrison Goldberry.
Goldsberry takes strike one from number 8, who is bringing it. Another strike. 2 strikes. Sophomore lefty talking to himself after that pitch. Looks like he thinks that's one he should have taken a hack at. Yeah, that's not. You're not going to get that call after the umpire's already nodded his head and said he didn't swing. He basically was indicating that he saw it completely. So there's no way that guy in the field is going to overrule him in that situation. Okay, that's a short fly ball to right field. Garrison got under a little bit. 2 down now for
coming to play for the Mustangs,
the Broncos defense.
Number 10, Braden Stevenson.
Braden Stevenson batting for the Mustangs now. I think he might be in right field today. Using a different modem the normal. We're using a Verizon modem. Ball fouled off to the right. Doesn't look like it's keeping up with us too well. If you're getting a little choppy signal, could be what it is. Not showing that anything's dropped, but it may be queued. Stevenson sends in there, and he rips one to the shortstop. He's going to dig it out and see how close he can make this. Ball comes up. He stayed on the bag, though, at first base. Good call by the umpire for the third out of the inning. Umpires are in position. So far, Denton's been in position for everything the Mustangs have thrown to him. We're going to roll to the bottom of the second. Mustangs 0, Denton Broncos coming to bat.
Shortstop number 4, Caden Grenade.
Senior Colin McKinley winds and deals, and he throws a curveball down. I think this may be the guy that pitched against the Mustangs on Monday night. Yeah, it is. Man, he did a great job. Really kept him in check for a while. Just he got the bat on it in the later part of the game. Okay, Colin falls behind here. 2 balls and 1 strike. We're having a little skipping with the video. There's a hard hit ball to left field. Goldsberry camps under it, makes the play, fires it in to shortstop McCullough for the first out of the inning. And then now we've got number 8. This guy's on the hill against the Mustangs.
Now batting for the Broncos, the pitcher, number 8, Ethan Hewell.
So Ethan Hewell is the guy pitching against the Mustangs. He's doing a great job right now. Steps in on the left side of the box. Facing McKinley. Colin throws him an outside pitch, and he fouls it to the right-hand side. Ball comes back in from the box seating area on the first base line. Season ticket holders that get served food. Wait, that's not here. My bad. Oh, there's a great pitch. It's rocked and fired, paint at the outside corner. Now there's no way the guy's going to know what's coming here. No balls, 2 strikes. 1 out in the inning. I think it's probably one of those pitches where Conlon's going to break it off the plate, throw him a breaker pitch. No, he threw him a fastball on the outer side. That's why you can't guess. Colin McKinley just threw 3 straight pitches in the same place and got the result he was after.
Now batting for the Broncos, the right fielder, number 19, Justin Chandler.
Justin Chandler steps in for the Broncos. Number 19, excuse me. McKinley starts him off with a high fastball. McKinley's got his slot today. These Mustang pitchers, both he and Zach Quinn, tend to get stronger as the game goes on. Ball was outside. Everybody's pretty much straight away on number 19. Wow, that was close. Seems like that pitch has been called today. 2 balls, 1 strike. Not much yelling from the dugouts, though, on in or out, so the umpire must be doing a pretty good job on it. There's a pitch from McKinley. Challenges him. Oh, and that took out the dumpster patrol back there. That foul ball goes directly into one of the 2 dumpsters back there. 2 balls, 2 strike. Absolutely phenomenal facility. Talking to, struck him out high. Get back to that comment in a minute. Today's game is brought to you by McKinley and Hutchings, CPA.
With more than 50 years of combined experience, Patrick McKinley and Steve Hutchings launched McKinley & Hutchings PLLC in Southlake, Texas in 2012. In November 2016, the firm moved to Colleyville. Longtime colleagues and friends, Patrick and Steve came together to build a company based on experience, best practices, dedication, and service. Founded on principles of integrity, honesty, and confidentiality, the McKinley & Hutchings goal is to consistently meet the individual needs of its clients, exceed expectations, and deliver outstanding results. If you are looking for a trusted financial partner that can offer objective counsel and professional services, contact McKinley & Hutchings today.
Number 22, Conlon McKinley.
Back to live action here. We appreciate our varsity game sponsor this year, McKinley & Hutchings. McKinley & Hutchings and the GHS 10th Man Booster Club. McKinley squares one up, but the center fielder is going to take a few steps back and camp under it.
Catcher, number 8, Mason Simkus.
Number 22 kept his hands inside that pitch, though. Did a good job handling it. Now Mason Shimkus steps in. Number 8 saw a steady diet of breaking pitches the first time up. Let's see if they handle him the same way this time. Ball downstairs. Shimkus with a 2-0 count. Looking for a way to get something going for the Mustangs. We're in the top of the 3rd. Ball stays up. Number 8 looks down to the ground. He knows he didn't get his hand over the top. I think we got a 2-1 count. The board here says 3-0, but I'm pretty sure it's a 2-1 count. Maybe not. Maybe it's 3-1. It was a little bit up in the strike zone, but that's an auto call if it's close. Shimkus hits one back into the front row of the trucks. It's going to be 3 balls and 2 strikes now on him. Number 8 rocks and deals here on the 3-2 pitch. Threw him a curveball. Third baseman is up to the task, feels it, makes an easy throw over to first base for the second out of the inning. Brings up senior.
Mustangs, the center fielder, number 18, Sam Pierce.
Tell you what, I mean, number 8's in command of his pitches too. Just doing a good job painting the corners here. I think Sam should expect another one outside. Nope. They were going to bring him a fastball again. 1 ball, 1 strike. I'm sure they've scouted Sam. I would not be thinking that the fastball is the pitch you're going to get him out with. That's pitcher's pitch. He's going to go to the bottom half. Mustangs are trying to find a way. We're going to 0-0 tie here. First hit of the game goes to the Broncos.
Now batting the second baseman, number 18, Adrian De Leon.
All right, so the Broncos strike first blood here. We've got a runner on first base. Once again, we don't have the icons for the runners. We opted instead to get the scoreboard integration, so we could stay up on the count and the runs. Runner at first base. There's an early square by the batter. This could be a slash play. It's exactly what it was. Nobody squares around that early unless they're looking for a slash or they're looking for an early break by the runner. 1 ball, 1 strike now. I think the next time they do that on that early square, Conlon ought to turn around and sling it to first base. And he looks over there now. If they square early, it's going to be a different, well, curveball. That's a great pitch. Threw it right at him, and the guy backed out of the way, and the ball broke over the inside corner of the plate. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes now. That was just a fantastic job by McKinley. So there it is. Now that's what he's got to do. But he should have done it when they were doing that early square. 1 ball, 2 strikes now on the batter. Runner with a moderate lead at first base. Nothing too exciting. Oh, it's a great pitch. Strike 3. Called. And, this is nothing we can do about the walk-up stuff here at Denton.
Now batting for the Broncos, the DH, number 20, Alec Cable.
Now you got a left-handed batter. Coach obviously has some confidence over there in the runner at first base. Left-handed batter is going to shield the catcher. Won't be able to see it until the last minute. Somebody's got to yell to him if there's a break. Good job by McKinley throwing over one time. Try to sniff something out. I definitely think these guys are going to try to run here. First hit of the game, got a runner over there. Reasonable speed, it seems like, just based on how the last series went with the other batter. Left-hander in the box. Yeah. Pitch stayed high on Conlon. Didn't pull that one down. Stretching his arm out on top of the mound. We're in the bottom of the third here. Looks like he's thrown 26 pitches according to the board here. Simple lead at first, nothing crazy. Ball right down the main street, number 20. Took a hack and fouled it back. Number 20 steps out. He looks down at his coach. His coach is running through a bunch of signals. Looks like he went through quite a few that time. One of them's probably the indicator. The other one's probably the signal. And they might have something on here on a 1-1 count. Nope. Everybody's staying. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Coach running through some signals again. Don't know where they are in their lineup. That might impact what they do here. Guys choked up, taking a 2-strike approach at the plate. McKinley tried to pick him up on an outside fastball. Guys, we're going to make a video change. You won't see anything, but it's going to happen in between this inning and the next half. And we're just going to pop him. Runner goes. Strike him. Oh, ball's down. And he's going to be at third base. He's going to be at third base. Tell you what, that's what you get when you put pressure on the defense. Throw wasn't that bad. I think it beat everybody to the bag. They got caught flat-footed a little bit.
The third baseman, number 3, Chase Acker.
But now it's important for Mason Shimkus, the senior, to block anything that comes his way. I think we're back to the top of the order. Number 3 for the Broncos. Three hopper to Jace Christian. He turns around. He's going to throw one that Jack Rogers picks it and makes the play, and the umpire calls him out. All right, we're going to switch to a different video card. You guys, we're staying here, but just hang with us. McCullough leading off for the Mustangs now. Hopefully you got a better view on your screen. That's a close pitch, number 8, one at that top of the strike zone curveball. Hung it a little bit though. I'm not sure that's exactly where he wanted. Where he wanted to execute the pitch. Anyway, 1 ball, no strikes. Dangerous hitter when he's in front of the count. He hits one there. That might be tough. That might be down. Let's see. Right fielder getting there. Man, great hustle. Great hustle that time. Great hustle by the right fielder. Makes the play.
Next up for the Mustangs, the first baseman, number 6, Jack Rogers.
Jack Rogers, senior for the Mustangs, first baseman. He swings at a pitch that it wasn't really that close to. I got the third baseman playing behind the bag if we wanted to do something. Both the first baseman and the third baseman were playing deep. Rogers gets a pitch up high, takes a hack, and fouls it back to the net. Two strikes on Jack. He held back that time. That was a good job. One ball, 2 strikes on Rogers, the first baseman for the Mustangs. We're in the top of the 4th here, locked in a 0-0 tie. Playing at Denton Ryan. Rogers fouls it off. This is a home game for Denton High School. But Denton Ryan has the turf field, and they just finished putting this in. And I got to tell you, this is a beautiful, beautiful facility. Got their logo back here behind home plate. Got that Daktronics scoreboard out there in left field. Rogers fouls another one back. Looks like 370 to straightaway center, but 380 to both alleys. So this is a big park. We got 320 down each of the lines. It just looks like it's fantastic fence out there. They got some batting cages off to the left on the home side. There's maybe more foul territory over on the home side. They got four spots where they can have pitchers warming up out in the bullpen. There's a ball hit by Rogers. Makes third baseman come to his left. It's going to be A tough play at first, and number 13 for the Broncos scoops it and makes the play.
Next up for the Mustangs, the third baseman, number 19, Jace Christian.
Jace Christian, number 19, one of the sophomores that are starting today. Sevia Gary's at second base. Garrison Goldsberry is out in the outfield. Jace Christian batting right here, and the DH is Grant Klein. One strike on Jace. Umpire gave that pitch up and away, but I think it probably was in the strike zone. I mean, he's there obviously, and we're here, but from where I was sitting, definitely could be called a strike from where his zone's been all day. Christian stays alive with a foul ball down to third base. Coach Webster makes the play, gets it back to the pitcher. And number 8 with 2 outs here in the top of the 4th and cruising. Looks into the catcher to see what they're going to do to try to punch out number 19 for the Mustangs. Threw him a fastball. Jace got extended. The ball's carrying, and the center fielder makes a play. Jace hit that about 360, and the center fielder drifted back, made the play on it. Listen, Mustangs are trying to catch up. It's a 0-0 tie. We're going to the bottom of the 4th.
Now coming to the plate for the Broncos, the center fielder, number 5, Ryan Cooper.
Ryan Cooper steps in now. McKinley throws one that's downstairs for ball 1. There's a bunt. It's going to be a tough play. He's going to be on. It's a good decision by Jace that time. Caught everybody by surprise. Put the perfect bunt base hit down. Not much you can do on that one. I mean, that was a good play.
Now coming to the plate, the catcher, number 7, Justin Rumfield.
So with number 5 at first, catcher's up now. I think he's the 2 or 3 hole hitter. Probably going to be bunting in the second, I would guess. No. McKinley throws him a breaking pitch. He was ready to tee off, square it up over into the scoreboard area. One strike now. Hits him on the thigh. Curtis Runner comes in for the catcher. So Denton has 2 runners on here with nobody out here, bottom of the 4th.
Now batting for the Broncos, the shortstop, number 4, Hayden Grenade.
Mustangs are looking for a lock on the District 6-5A championship. They won't have to count on anybody. Birdville and Collegeville play today. Not sure about what time. If the Mustangs were to come out on the wrong end of this game, they'd be counting on the Panthers to upset the Hawks today. Because if Grapevine finishes tied with Birdville, Birdville has the tiebreaker. 1 ball, no strikes. This is number 4. Coach is going to let him hit. Mustangs are back. Not expecting a bunt. If he bunts it to third base, he's going to be on. Christian might step on the bag and get 2 here. Throw was just off at first base. Ground ball to Christian. Got 1 away. Got the lead runner. Most important thing. Now here's the pitcher for Denton, number 8 up there.
Now batting for the Broncos, the pitcher, number 8, Ethan Huell.
Looks like the Mustangs sniffed something. Coach ran through some signals. Jace is up at third base. Jack even with the bag at first. Could be a bunt. Who knows? Mustangs do an inside move with Conlon. Try to get the runner back to second base. Chatter starts from the dugout on the Broncos side. Clean. Conlon, 1 ball, no strike. Probably a fastball situation, really. Let's see what number 8 is expecting. Yep, came with a fastball, and number 8 was just off schedule. Hopefully the picture's better for you guys now. Sorry about it. We clearly have an issue with one of our video devices. Wow. Conlon is ahead now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That was a nasty curveball. Number 8 stayed with it, though. I'm not sure they would start a hit and run here, but maybe. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Who knows? Coach wants to keep pressure on him, the Denton coach. He's got a fast runner at second base. That's the guy that's running for the catcher. Everybody stand put. Ball's up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two pitch. He got him up high. McKinley threw some heat. Put some mustard on that dog, baby. That was a heck of a pitch right there. Top of the strike zone, maybe a bit out of the strike zone, but something that
Now batting for the Broncos,
pitcher couldn't let go because he knows that pitch has been called for him. So I think it was the right thing to swing at it, but he couldn't get on top of it. Conlon put some heat behind it. No balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Let's see what Conlon throws here. Fastball start. Yep. Stayed up. 1 ball, no strikes. Nice pitch that time. I mean, the batter swing was a little long, and Conlon was able to push the fastball on the inside half by him. 44 pitches by Conlon. We're in the bottom of the 4th. That's a good ratio. Another pitch fouled back into the new area, I think, where there's a pathway into the baseball locker rooms. Like I said, this facility, they got new lights out here. Looks like some of these Musco lights, these downlighting LEDs, high-intensity LEDs. And then at the base, they've got lights that shine up that pick the bottom half of the ball up on the fly balls. Really efficient on power, and actually more lumens, I think, than those old halogen things. But this is great. The turf is amazing. Maybe we'll get fortunate and have reasonable weather for the rest of the morning. 1 ball, 2 strikes coming. Ooh, that's strike 3. And Shimkus picks the ball up and tags out number 19. I'm not sure that the runners didn't miss a signal. The coach is pointing something out. Listen, Mustang's hanging right here, and so is Denton. No balls, no strikes, no runs, only a couple hits. No hits for the Mustangs. I'm trying to change that here in the top of the 5th.
DH, number 28, Grant Klein.
Grant Klein steps in now for the Mustangs. Klein holds up on an opening pitch breaker by number 8, who's kept the Mustangs in check. I don't recall a hit by any Mustang batter. Number 28 looking to change that situation. 1 ball, no strikes. Dangerous hitter when he's ahead in the count. That ball's outside. 2-0. Grant can sit on the pitch here, and he's got long ball power. That porch down over and left with 320. That's in jeopardy with number 28 in the batter's box. Man, that's got to be upper 80s on the outside edge. 2-1's the count. Got it for Denton, number 8, throwing hard. It's going to be the pitch to hit, I think. Klein just missed it. 2-2. Now you got to guess, you got to worry, because I think number 8 has a good enough breaking pitch where he can throw it right here on 2 balls, 2 strikes. Typical breaker count. Maybe even one where you break it off the plate. Yep. Stayed up, though, that time. Stayed up. 3 balls, 2 strikes. See if they challenge Grant Klein here with a fastball away. Now they throw a curveball. Third baseman fields it, picks it up, makes a good throw over to first. Number 13 squeezes it and gets the ball, slings it to the shortstop, back to second baseman, over to the third baseman. Back to number 8 so they can try it again, but number 5, Garrison Goldsberry, looking to put a stop to that. Garrison takes inside. I actually am not even sure. Yeah, I guess they've had one base runner. Garrison Goldsberry hits one right at the right fielder, who makes the catch, actually for the second out of the inning.
Now coming to the plate for the Mustangs, the right fielder, number 10, Braden Stevenson.
Senior number 10, Braden Stevenson, steps in. A heady baseball player. Let's see what he does here. He takes strike one up. Top end of the strike zone. Definitely a strike, though. Nobody here jawing about it. Takes a pitch away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Third baseman playing really deep over there. A bunt down to third base is a hit. There it is. There it is. Let's see if Christian... Yep, that's a base hit for the Mustangs. Braden Stevenson. Braden Stevenson puts it down the line. Caught Denton, the third baseman, playing deep. And he almost got it too much toward the pitcher. The pitcher ended up fielding it, but just a really good bunt by number 10. Tell you what, base hit. So reasonable wheels over at first base. Colin McKinley, number 22. This would be a good spot to hit and run right here on the first pitch. Stevenson back on his stomach. Number 8 throws over there. I think he's probably a senior. He's probably got a green light if he thinks he gets a good jump. They've thrown over twice. I think everybody here on the other side, Denton, is thinking if the guy can bunt for a base hit, he's a threat to steal second. I'm thinking that too. But the lead is moderate. Conlon takes outside. Braden over at first base. His job is to preoccupy the pitcher, keep him from thinking about the strike he should be throwing. Yep, that's a good call. I think you win as well. That's a good call by the umpire behind the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Good pitch by number 8 that time. He actually threw the breaking pitch. Conlon committed early. 1-1's the count. Throw to first base. He had him leaning that time. Oof. That was a good throw over. That was his best move. And let me tell you, it was really close at first. I'm not sure the umpire was ready for that move. Braden was going on the last pitch. Let's see what he does here. A little bit easier getting back that time. It's 4 times. 4 times they've thrown to first base. And that's equivalent of 4 pitches to the plate. So the more pitches, more times they throw to first base. There goes a runner at first. He's going to be safe. Ball bounces around. He'll get credit for a stolen base. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. The senior, number 22, steps in, trying to help himself. Go-ahead runs at second base. Braden Stevenson with a stolen base to get in scoring position with 2 outs. McKinley is going to be... Braden Stevenson is hung up. Nobody covering second. Works out for the Mustangs. The Broncos did not have the coverage working. Had the right fielder and center fielder coming in, the first baseman running over. And what happened there is the third baseman didn't follow his throw and go cover second base in the rundown. He threw it. And
Mustangs, the catcher, number 8, Mason Shimkus.
I don't know. Maybe somebody broke over to third base. The pitcher should be going to third base, and the shortstop and second baseman should be at second. I don't think that's what happened. Here's senior number 8, Mason Shimkus. He squares and pulls back. An interesting thought there because the third baseman is playing deep. I mean, listen, he doesn't know what to do. Kind of an unknown. It's 1 ball, no strikes, though. Shimkus. I'd like to see him square up that foul pole at the 320 mark. Another one in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes. I tell you what, if Mason has ever set on a fastball, it's going to be right here. But they've scouted Mason. They know that Mason Shimkus can take a fastball and turn it back around where it came from. Let's see if he gets one here to do that. 2 balls, no strikes. Ball's outside. Both runners are going to advance. It's a 3-0 count. And on 3-0, he's probably going to get a fastball. They're going to walk him. Actually, that's a interesting choice. Interesting choice. 2 outs. Mustangs started this with a Braden Stevenson bunt to third base. They're going to run for Conlon at second base. Courtesy runner at second base. Give Conlon a chance to catch his breath. That walking Mason Shimkus, a lot of respect for Mason here. That's why I see nothing but a steady diet of curveballs. Even on 2-0, they threw him a fastball away that was missed the zone. They walk him to get the Sam Pierce and load the bases. Number 18 can jack. That ball hit him. Mustangs are going to be up. Braden got a bunt. Conlon hit one to the third baseman that was bobbled. They both move up. And Shimkus at bat. Shimkus gets a intentional walk after a 3-0 count. Pierce gets hit with a pitch. Mustangs' sun is shining on them, and it's also shining a bit here. Here's McCullough. Yeah. Curveball. Got him to commit. One strike on McCullough. Stays in there now with 2 strikes and 2 straight curveballs. I'm gonna go ahead and make a leap of faith and say that I don't think he's gonna get another curveball. I think he's gonna get a pitch that's a fastball up and away, maybe. I'll bury one in the dirt. We'll see what happens. Trying to go inside with a fastball. McCullough fouls it back. No balls, 2 strikes. Mustangs on every base. Mustangs are going to get a run out of this. Number 8 threw a curveball that was too good for the batter and the catcher. Gets by the catcher. I think it'll actually go down as a wild pitch. It hit the dirt. But the Mustangs benefit. So there's only been 1 hit this inning, and the Mustangs have pushed 2 across. Have 3 guys left on the backs. That's a good pitch, man. Number 8 still. Tremendous confidence. Threw it again. 2 strikes. Tough pitch to handle. He's putting it right where he wants it, too. Mustangs push 2 across. We're going to go to the bottom of the 5th. Score Grapevine 2, Denton 0. This is Mustangs Baseball Live on Tradio.
Now batting for the Broncos, the first baseman, number 13, Joseph Dominguez.
Mustangs on the benefit of a hit and some miscues by Denton have a 2-0 lead. And McKinley throws one, gets away from him and ends up against the backstop. 1 ball, no strikes now. Takes a deep breath. High leg kick. Fires one in. There's going to be a fly ball on the infield. Let's see who takes it. Looks like the second baseman, Aguirre, is going to take it. He makes the play. Slings it over to McCullough at shortstop. Over to Jace at third base. And then back to Colin McKinley, number 22, the pitcher, so they can do it again.
Now batting for the Broncos, the second baseman, number 18, Adrian De Leon.
Number 18 now for the Mustangs. For the Broncos. McKinley rocks and deals. He throws a pitch on the outer half. Looked like a changeup. There's a ball that's hit. It's going to be a tough play. I'll tell you what, Braden Stevenson plays this position well. Number 10 got a break on the ball. Came in and made the play. Amazing. An excellent catch by the Mustang right fielder.
Next up for the Broncos, the DH, number 20, Elliot Cable.
Two outs now. McKinley, the senior, staying in front of these Broncos. First pitch is a ball. I think Colin's going to challenge him here. No reason to worry about strikeouts. Just worry about outs. There's a pitch right there. Inner half. Strike. Looks like in left field they're shading him in a little bit since he's a left-handed hitter. Christian is behind the bag at third. McKinley's on the cut at shortstop. Sevy's on the dirt at second. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Number 20 with good bunt attempt. That might drop for a base hit. Let's see what happens. Goldsberry hustles in and makes a play for the 3rd out of the inning. Mustangs rolling on with fire now. Colin McKinley's thrown 55 pitches. We're going to the top of the 6th. Your score, Grapevine 2, Denton 0. Christian takes a walk.
Next up for Grapevine.
Heads down to first base.
Number 28, Grant Klein.
Number 28, Grant Klein at the plate now. Coach Webster runs through the signals. Would not be surprised to see a hit and run. Ball staying up, number 8. Still plenty of velo left on it, but he's thrown 91 pitches, plus a bunch of pitches over to, or a bunch of throws to first base. Warm-up pitches. He's into net 120, 130, I bet. Pitch is high. Grant Klein, 2 balls, 1 strike. There goes the runner from first. Curveball, and they're going to have, no, the ball's on the ground. Ball beat Jace there. Jace is going to be at third base. Somehow the ball got, I guess, by the pitcher on the return throw. Wasn't dead. 2 balls and 2 strikes now, nobody out. Jace Christian at third base. There's a fly ball. Jace is going to tag and force the throw out. Good arm in the outfield, but it's up the line. Sack fly for number 28, Grant Klein.
Now batting for the Mustangs, the left fielder, number 5, Garrison Goldsberry.
Coach for the Denton Broncos is going to make a pitching change.
Now pitching for the Broncos, number 10, Nate Stone.
We're going to roll some music. Actually, we're going to play we're going to thank our sponsor here.
With more than 50 years of combined experience, Patrick McKinley and Steve Hutchings launched McKinley & Hutchings PLLC in Southlake, Texas in 2012. In November 2016, the firm moved to Colleyville. Longtime colleagues and friends, Patrick and Steve came together to build a company based on experience, best practices, dedication, and service. Founded on principles of integrity, honesty, and confidentiality, the McKinley & Hutchings goal is to consistently meet the individual needs of its clients, exceed expectations, and deliver outstanding results. If you are looking for a trusted financial partner that can offer objective counsel and professional services, contact McKinley & Hutchings today.
Strike called from the new pitcher. The Broncos change pitchers. Strike 2. Number 10 for the Broncos is on the hill now. One out. This is number 5, Garrison Goldsberry for the Mustangs. I hit him in the back. Guess not. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Goldsberry stands in there on the right side since it's a left-handed pitcher. Ball's down. If you'll recall, Goldsberry was batting from the left side of the dish earlier in the game when the right-handed pitcher was in for the Broncos. 2-2 pitch. Now that time it hit him.
Coming to the plate for the Mustangs, the right fielder, number 10, Braden Stevenson.
Stevenson got it started last inning. He was the catalyst for everything. He came up with 2 outs and dropped a bunt down the third baseline for a base hit. Caught him flat-footed. The third baseman was playing a little deeper than he probably should against number 10. This time he's up. Goldsberry at first base, left-handed pitcher. 2 balls. Stevenson's going to get a pitch to hit here. Two balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Good speed at first. It might be a hit and run play here. It is. And a great job right there by Braden Stevenson. He's going to be safe at first base on an infield hit. He beats it out on an infield hit. You know, that's when you execute the hit and run the right way, that's what it looks like. He just put the bat out there and wristed it to the right side. And here's McKinley, number 22. Stepping in, let's see what the Mustangs have in mind here. Not sure how Denton's going to play a bunt. A bunt's not out of the question. Okay, here's a square. He takes high. Denton wasn't doing any kind of early break. I think Coach is watching the plays here. He might want an early break from Conlon. Try to get a steal out of Goldsberry. 1-1. And Denton played that one right, so I bet there's not anything on here. Let's see, 1 ball, 1 strike. Nope. Conlon squares. And he bunts it back to the pitcher. He's off the bag. Off the bag at first base. Mustangs come up with benefit. And now the bases are loaded for number 8, and I don't think you're going to be able to walk him intentionally here. All right.
Now batting for the Mustangs, the catcher, number 8, Mason Shimkus.
He's a dangerous hitter having there with the bases loaded. Senior catcher. Looking for a chance to cement the lead for the Mustangs. 3 years on the varsity. Mustangs tried to get the suicide squeeze to happen. First base is open now. I think there's 1 strike on Shimmy. Umpire calls a 2nd strike. No balls, 2 strikes. The board is behind here. And now the correction's made. A lot of respect for Shimkus here by the Denton team. That one stayed up and out. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody wants to throw Shimkus a fastball. They know he can turn on it. 3-year starter on the varsity, making his presence felt. I think he's caught almost every inning of every game this year. Ball's outside, 2-2. They're not going to give him a center cut pitch. In the last game, I think he hit a triple, 2 triples. Let's see what they bring here. 2-2. Catcher setting up low and away. Trying to do that backdoor curveball. 3-2. First base is open. I guess the decision is be very careful with him, but Shimkus has got to look for a fastball in here. I just think, that might buzz him. Nope, they stayed away on him. Let somebody else beat you, I guess, was the strategy.
Coming to play for the Mustangs is center fielder number 18, Sam Pierce.
Pierce comes in with the same kind of situation. This time he's got the bases loaded and jack full of Mustangs. Number 18 steps in. A little deja vu going on here. Stevenson at third. A runner at second. I think it's number 7 for the Mustangs. Shimmy down at first. Situation last time, Pierce got hit by a pitch. Let's see what he does here. Good eye right there. One pitch coming from the Denton pitcher, lefty. Just checked in this inning. Sam went down looking on a curveball 2 at-bats ago. I'll have to expect curve and then battle the fastball. There's one. Step up.
Last chance to get your raffle tickets for
One out now. Sorry about the music. We had to get a can of bug spray out to my camera guy in the outfield. Being attacked out there.
Now batting for the Broncos, the center fielder, number 5, Ryan Cooper.
Two balls, no strikes. Strike called. Today's broadcast being powered by Verizon Wireless. There's the ball. It's going to be a tough play. Somebody's going to get there. McCullough. Oh, it's going to be close. I think he's safe. I think it's a good call, actually. I think when folks go back and look at it on the video, they'll see it. It was a heck of an effort by number 11. That was just a ball that was hit in no man's land.
Now batting for the Broncos, the catcher, senior, number 7, Justin Rumfield.
Justin Rumfield, senior, batting now. His Denton Broncos are facing a 3-run deficit here. We're in the bottom of the 6th. There's a ball that's hit. It's going to be a base hit to center field by the senior. It's going to bring up number 4, and this guy was lights out on the mound on Monday against the Mustangs. Looks like the Denton coach his catcher's going to talk him out of it. Senior catcher wants to stay out there and run. Coach Webster's heading to the mound to have a discussion with Conlon. I think really this is about, hey, let's just get an out here. If they try to bunt, let's get an out. Let's keep the ball down. Let's roll a pair on the infield. Mustangs are in control right now with a 3-0 lead. You just don't want to groove anything to number 4. He strikes me as a guy that has long ball power. Okay, the defensive discussion on the mound is broken. Jack Rogers heads back to first. Sevia Aguirre heads back to second. McCullough, shortstop. Jace Christian at third base. Colin McKinley on the hill. Behind the dish is Mason Shimkus, senior for Denton in the batter's box. First pitch is a ball. In left, in center, they're playing him deep. In right field, they're shading him in a little. Straight away, though. There's a ball that's fouled back. I think all the scouting on this guy is that, he's a big, athletic dude. Just don't groove any pitch to him. I think he's batting in the 3 or 4 hole for the Broncos. And that's why left field and center field are playing deep. Ground ball to Jace. Throws it to second. Ball's dropped by Sevy. And now the bases are loaded. That's probably the throw and the catch at second.
Now batting number 8, Ethan Buell.
1 out now. Infield fly is in effect. Was in effect on the last pitch, our last batter as well. Center field comes in a bit on this batter. Right field is about straight away. Left field's straight away. Normal depth. Conlon going from the windup. Number 8 swings up at a high fastball. Huge lead at second base by the senior catcher. I mean, you know, you want to back pick and get an out, you got one right there. Secondary lead at second base was, you know, probably more than you want to do if you're down 3. McKinley steps off. Oh, that's going to be a hit, I think. Oh, Braden Stevenson. What a heck of an effort. And he's going to hold them to only 1 run. He laid out and everybody had to hold. Excuse me, is that Stevenson or is that Goldsberry? Yeah, that's Stevenson. Out there in right field. It's a heck of an effort. It'll go down as a hit for Denton. The score now is 3-1. Now the coach is going to put a runner in for the senior catcher.
Broncos, number 14, Destin White.
Destin White.
Now batting for the Broncos, the right fielder, number 19, senior Justin Chandler.
Oh, there's a pinch hitter coming in. Pinch hitter coming for the senior.
Pitch hitting for the Broncos, number 2, Nick Fox.
Fox goes in, pinch hit. Number 19's not too happy about being pinch hit for. Swings his bat against the railing. Good pitch right there. McKinley hammering the zone now. Try to get him back door there with a 2-seamer, I guess. 1 ball, 1 strike. Either a 2-seamer or a changeup. I couldn't really tell. Release point was a little different. Two 2-1 now. Senior number 22, made for this situation. Been in tough spots all year. That's why he's a game 2 starter. Kept it outside, 3-1. Gonna have to challenge him here now. Mustangs are playing back. They want to get an out here. Ground ball to the third baseman. He's coming home with it, though. First baseman's behind the runner, so he'll be going to first. Guys in the middle are going to try to turn it. Finally got that outside corner. 3 balls, 2 strikes. I think the umpires are Mustangs have a little action down in the bullpen. Looks like a left-hander from here. It looks like Keegan Courtney. And they got to get a guy to protect him, a glove to protect him. McKinley, a senior, rises to the occasion and picks up the strikeout here. 2 outs in the inning now. So this is number 13 coming up.
Now
I'll tell you what, that was clutch.
The first baseman, number 13, Joseph Dominguez.
Joseph Dominguez steps in. Go-ahead runs at first base. Tying runs are on second and third. 2-run deficit for the Broncos. Batter calls timeout. That's probably okay with Conlon. He and Shimkus been playing baseball together a long time. Know each other well. Shimmy knows exactly where to put the target for Conlon. And there's a ball that's fouled back to the right. McKinley ahead in the count. It's a tough spot to hit. Every pitch is open for Conlon now. He's ahead in the count 0-1. You don't get that first pitch fastball from him. Tough to catch up. Through a curveball. Over to Sevy at second base for the third out in the inning. The Mustangs escape. Only allowing 1 run. Denton leaves 3 guys on the bags. We're going to the top of the 7th. Mustangs are up 3-1. Got 1 more inning to own the District 6-5A championship.
Number 3, Chase Acker. Mustangs. Number 11, Patrick McCullough.
McKinley takes ball 1. McKinley, the Mustang shortstop, fielded the last ground ball and tossed it to Sevy at second to get out of that bottom of the 6th issue. Oh, there's one that he...
Good choice, Coach.
And Coach Webster. Ball hit down there and he got out of the way smartly. Got a new pitcher in for the Denton Broncos, number 3. Ball hit him. Rode inside with a curveball, break a pitch, hit him right on the shoulder. He'll be at first base.
Next up for the Mustangs, the first baseman, number 6, Jack Rogers.
Looks like Kevin Conti's going to come out. Is that Conti? No, that's not Conti. Let's see who we got. Number 14, Luke Bradshaw coming out. Pinch hit for Jack Rogers here.
Pitch hitting for the Mustangs, number 14, Luke Bradshaw.
There's a good bunt by Bradshaw. Move the runner down to second base.
Now batting for the Mustangs, the third baseman, number 19, Jace Christian.
Jace takes ball one. Jace with a 3-0 count. Probably going to see a pitch here. McCullough at second base. Excellent job getting in there by Luke Bradshaw. Perfect sack bunt to move him up. Ball's going to be off the plate. And Jace throws his yard sale over to the right. Somebody from the dugout comes out and grabs his stuff.
Now batting for Grapevine, the DH, number 28.
Coach for Denton going to go have a conference with his pitcher. Coach Webster and Grant Klein are going to connect. Looks like there's going to be another pitching change. We're going to roll to some of our canned music. So we're going to do a station identification. This is Mustang Live Baseball on Tradio. Well, Zach Dowdy pitching for the Broncos now. Number 12. All right, we'll get some warm-up pitches, but we're going to listen to some different music while we're doing it. Number 28 steps in. This is Grant Klein. Looks like left field has shaded him off the line a bit, so he's got the left field corner if he turns on one. good. Oh, got the call. Outside strike. I think it probably was. The catcher looked like he was set up on the inner half. And when he reached, he was reaching to the outer half. 2 Mustangs are on base. Jace Christian on first. Patrick McCullough on second. 1 out in the inning, which was Luke Bradshaw pinch hitting for Jack Rogers. Laid down a perfect sacrifice bunt to get McCullough over second. Then Jace walked. Pickoff play at second base. They almost got him. That was a heck of a play. Great timing play that time. That's called from the dugout for sure. That's a pitcher looking in, looks at the back to shortstop, looks away for like a 2 count. It's another strike. And then he goes after a 2 count. He just turns and throws it, hoping that the shortstop's going to be there. And if they've practiced it, he will be. And obviously they had, because that's a pretty dadgum close play at second. 2 strikes. Let's see what Grant does. He's kind of in the hole here. Ball bounces up there, and the catcher leaves his glove at the plate and hustles over to get it. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 runners are in scoring position for the Mustangs. Trying to find a way to keep the pressure on the defense. Don't see Coach Mooney and Coach Dillard over here today. Oh, actually, they may be here with the JV. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Grant Klein, number 28. Fouls it back. Number 12's got a sneaky release point. Kind of a sidearm submarine type release point. Or 3/4, I don't know. That ball's tapped. That's going to be down for a hit. Grant Klein reaches it out and wrists it into center field. Klein is going to get an RBI single. And that's too bad because number 12 made a really good pitch. It was just a great job of hitting by 28.
Now batting for the Mustangs, the left fielder, number 5, Garrison Goldsberry.
Four to 1. This is a spot where I think the Mustangs might do that safety squeeze. Of course, they got hurt by a suicide squeeze earlier in the game. Strike right down the middle, delayed steal by Grant Klein at first. Good base running there. Definitely delayed steal. Now you got 2 runners in. Now this is one of those squeeze plays where you start the runner at second and you start the runner at third. You bunt it to the guy at third. If he makes a play to first, the guy from second keeps going.
Pitch hitting for the Mustangs, number 7, Brock Smith.
Brock Smith has gotten a start in center field a few times for the Mustangs. Number 7. Ball gets by the catcher. Jace is going to be in. Runners are going to advance. One ball, 1 strike now. Ball's fouled back by Brock. One, two now. Oh, there's another one hit by Brock Smith to center field. It's going to be an RBI single, and he's going to take second base on the throw. He did his job. Pinch hitter comes through in the clutch.
Now batting, number 22, Conlon McKinley.
McKinley with a chance to help himself here. 6-1's your score. Mustangs have put 3 on here in the top of 7th. McKinley rips one, but right to the second baseman. Kept his hands inside, put the barrel on it. Nothing you can do except square it up like that. 2 outs now. Senior number 8, Mason
Now batting for the
Shimkus.
Mustangs, the catcher, number 8, Mason Shimkus.
Ball hit to the right. It's going to be a tough play. I don't know who's going to get it. Ball's not on the ground. Somebody caught it. I think his right fielder got it. We'll see. All right, rolling to the bottom of the 7th. Mustangs with a lead.
batting for the Broncos, the DH, number 20, senior Alec Cable.
Number 22, Colin McKinley's thrown 79 pitches. Enjoying a 6-1 lead here. He's got an 0-1 count on number 20. DH for Denton. 22 just rocks and fires here. I think after that pitch, he's going to see a deuce in the dirt. He stayed up with a fastball. That's a good pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good discipline by number 20. Not to swing. Paint at the outer half. And then points and walks off. But, you know, Colin McKinley put that pitch right where he needed to. McKinley 1 out away from winning the district championship for the Grapevine Mustangs.
The pitcher, number 12, Zach Dowdy.
Zach Dowdy, number 12, trying to help himself out. Mustangs looking to pick up their 22nd win. Go to 11-3. With a victory today, they go to 11-3, sole possession of first place. They take the number 1 seed. And Colin McKinley 2 strikes away from doing it. 1 strike away from doing it. Mustangs, everybody's got to take a deep breath. It's been a few years since the Mustangs won the district outright. Looking for a chance to bring it home. Foul it back. McKinley looking for that Mustang magic here up at the field at Denton Ryan, taking on the Broncos from Denton. Still got to do the deal and finish the game. There's a ground ball. It's going to be to Sevy. The Mustangs are going to win the district championship outright. Mustangs are your 2021 District 6-5A champions. Locked down the number 1 seed. In District 6-5A, and this game's a final. Final score 6-1. On behalf of McKinley and Hutchins, our sponsor, thanks for joining us today. This has been a production of Mustang Baseball Live by Tradio.